on Police 10-7, Palmerston North Search and Rescue Team pick up a stranded family in flood-stricken Whanganui.
I think it makes common sense, I think, that you come in with us. Now.
Remus doesn't help things by giving the police a false name.
So what's it going to be, Remus or Manassi? Either we get the truth out of you, or things start happening the hard way.
And also tonight, Detective Ashley Millen goes to help Alan and discovers he's dealing with a very serious stabbing.
I just realised that I'm in big shit.
Why is that? What happened?
It's coming from up here.
Yeah. You call an ambulance?
A summer cyclone has hit the lower part of the North Island. Severe flooding has affected much of the countryside and farming communities have been cut off by the rising waters.
We're in Wanganui, which is about 20 minutes out of Wanganui. It's been chaotic. We can't get out. We've got to go over a bridge to get out of this little bit of the village, but then...
Kylie Laird is a local farm girl. She knows that some of her neighbours need help, and that means Palmerston North Search and Rescue Team are in for a busy time.
G'day, Shona Bill here. Could you put us through to Wanganui, please? Thanks.
Sergeant Bill Nicholson is coordinating the rescue operation from the Square Trust Rescue helicopter hangar.
It's got some information. It's not 100% confirmed at this point. There's a family of 4, 2 adults and 2 children, a pregnant woman and a child with a injured foot or infected foot, possibly trapped up the Wanganui area. So we're just getting further details on that, and we'll be flying up with a paramedic, hopefully, to extract them.
That's the property there.
Yep.
Bill and Search and Rescue Advisor Tony Groom used Tumon's specialised geographical mapping system to pin down exactly where the rescue chopper has to land.
Just identifying by the houses.
431, yep. 1, 2, 3, 5 houses there. Yeah. Wires in relation to there again are...
Straight through the middle.
Straight through the middle. Can you just communicate to Jed that we'll be 10-2 from here now? OK, ETA will probably be about 20.
They're on their way, and flood devastation stretches in all directions beneath the chopper. The rescue team are heading to a farm 7 kilometres northeast of Wanganui. This is the farm of Ross Travis. Ross's partner Shelley is pregnant, and Bill wants to know when she's due.
And you're due in 2 weeks?
10 weeks, but the way it's going to be easy on.
Yeah, you don't feel that well at the moment, is that right?
I'm okay.
Okay. Jimmy, here's the girl here. You two, are you staying or something, are you?
John examines Holly's cut foot. There's an infection setting in and she's going to need medical attention. John decides she should be evacuated from the flood area and taken to Wanganui Hospital. Kylie tells John of another neighbour in the valley who's also heavily pregnant.
She was 48 weeks last week.
48 weeks? 8 weeks over.
38.
So she's 8 weeks overdue. Who's with her?
Her partner.
Bill decides to put Shelley and the kids in the chopper and follow Kylie to the pregnant neighbour.
What kind of car you got? Okay.
I'll park next on the driveway where you can land the paddock.
Okay. Yeah. Is there any wires around here?
No. Not in that paddock.
Nathan and Naomi are about to receive surprise visitors.
You got a chopper coming. If one of the medics want to just check over Naomi, make sure you're all right.
Yeah. Tell me, you're due, obviously.
Yeah.
And you're 40 weeks?
38.
38?
Oh, it's 39.
39. I was thinking, talk to Jimmy Farley here, paramedic. He might want to give you some advice. Everything's cut off. And you don't want something to go down tonight. You know, it's probably a good suggestion if you come into Wanganui with us. Have you got some friends in Wanganui?
Oh, yeah, got family.
I think it makes common sense, I think, that you come in with us. Now, yep.
Can I get a few things?
Yep, just quick, we'll give you Okay? Great.
Nathan helps Naomi pack her hospital bag. This turn of events was definitely not part of the birth plan.
I'll stay with you.
Hey?
You going too, are you?
No, I'll stay here.
Yep. You and I'll stay here.
Yep.
And then your landline's going now.
Yep.
We'll make the inquiries and get someone to come and pick you up. Okay? And, right.
Just past the pylons about 300 metres. Just right underwater.
The search and rescue team will be returning to Whanganui. There's still work to be done, but the day has started well.
We took the two ladies and the two children to Wanganui, the little girls at the emergency department over there now, Wanganui Base Hospital, and getting her foot sorted out. And the other lady we took over for safety's reasons now with her family, so all's well that's ended well. Good flight.
It's late at night, and South Auckland Constable Matt Knowsley's just pulled over a car full of young guys.
Okay, how get you hop out of the vehicle, please? Just so I can chat to you on the side of the road. It's a bit safer over there. Yeah. Is this your car, sir?
No,
Your cousin. What does tax mean? Okay, fair enough.
The driver's got no licence on him, but he's claiming he's got a learner's licence at home.
Does anyone in this car have a full licence? No. Okay. Just wait here for a second. Am I going to get you hop out of the car, sir?
Being on a learner's means he shouldn't be cruising around at night with passengers, especially if there's alcohol and young teenagers involved.
Okay, how old are you? 15. Not old enough to be drinking those Woodstocks in the car, eh? Nah. How much more alcohol is in there in the car? Couple of bottles. Okay, how old are the guys in the back seat?
19 and 18.
19 and 18. Okay, so we have a gentleman on his learners in his mate's car driving around, and a 15-year-old too young to be drinking alcohol. Ooh, doesn't look good, eh? It's not a good look, not the best look anyway, eh? You know what I mean? Okay. The first thing I would like to see happen, okay, is that alcohol that is in the passenger seat of that car tipped out, okay? The reason why this is happening, okay, is because you're too young to be drinking it. Yeah. And please ensure that you take the bottles with you.
Yep, no worries, boss. No worries.
Sweet as.
No worries.
QVR and QP, please.
The driver says his name's Monasi, but when Matt runs a check, the name comes back as a disqualified driver.
Have you got any identification on you apart from your driver's licence? No. Are you giving me rubbish details?
No.
You sure?
Yep.
Well, how are we going to check this one out? How are we going to sort this out? Because right now, you're facing being arrested and that car being impounded, okay? Until we can sort this out. Just want to double check the details that you QP'd for Manasi, please. Can you tell me what date of birth you used?
Matt's not sure Monasi's who he says he is, and a quick chat with the young passenger, Jimmy, confirms Matt's suspicions.
How long you known that guy? Few years. What's his name? That guy. What's his name? Remus. Remus what? Manasi in the back is telling us that your name is Remus. What did you say this guy's name was? That guy there?
Me.
What's his name? Remus. So what's it going to be, Remus or Manasi? I'm starting to run out of patience here, eh? You know? So either we get the truth out of you, okay, or things start happening the hard way. I've got X amount of patience, eh?
Yeah.
What's the story? What is it?
Remus Gentles.
Remus Gentles, the touch player?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Why was it so hard to give me the truth?
What do you want? Take my mate's car?
Take your mate's car. Well, you do
Remus has
realise
given a
that,
false name to
what are you?
protect his
Have you got
mate's
a licence?
car. He's already been stopped by police and told that if he was caught driving without a licence again,
date of birth
the
again,
car would be
Remus?
confiscated.
Okay, Remus. First of all, okay, I want to say congratulations for coming clean to me. It's always good to come clean. Second of all, okay, I'm going to tell you that, as the officer over here has already indicated to you, you are forbidden to drive. Okay, a while ago a cop told you, hey, don't drive again until you get a licence. If you do, the car you're driving will be taken. And I'm going to take it that you know that because you've already told me, hey, I was worried my mate's car was going to get taken. That's why I told you I was this other fella. Okay, what that means is you're going to come back to the police station with us, okay, and the car is going to be taken, okay. Do you understand that? Okay. Well, because you're coming with us, what that means is you're under arrest, okay. So you've got the right to consult and instruct a lawyer in private without delay, okay.
With the car being taken away and two of Remus's passengers heading off on foot, the only argument comes back at the station when English-born Constable Adam Timberlake gets confused about what country he's in.
Rugby is paper for rugby ball, soccer is paper for football, hence football is
saying
football.
a lady. What are you telling me you're saying a lady?
Football's football, rugby's different. Rugby's egg chasing.
Bloody pommy, please.
Ah, harsh. Harsh. That's racist, mate. You're going to be nicked.
Remus ended up paying a total of $930 in fines for this incident. And he had a word of warning for any young fans.
Don't do what I'm doing right now. It's a bit of a shame. To all the young people out there, don't do this. What I'm doing, it's pretty bad.
Christchurch detective Ashley Millen has been called in to deal with an assault on a local prostitute. Carol's been attacked by a client who's already in police custody.
So I don't, can we just have a word to by yourself for a minute, please, if you don't mind?
The police have got the guy around the corner that I did the job with. Him and his friend stopped to talk to me, and I agreed to do a blowjob for $50 with the guy that's around the corner.
Sure.
And his friend gave me the $50, and I took his friend round behind Briscoe's to do the job. Before I started, I said to him that the job was to last no longer than 15 minutes. And he was quite happy with that until after the 15 minutes was up. And he's obviously been drinking quite a bit. I said, look, I'm going to have to stop the job now, and he pushed me up against the wall and told me he was going to rape me. And I pushed him back and I said, I wouldn't do that if I were you. I said, I'll scream. He goes, I don't care. I said, oh, well, I'll refund your money if you want. And I said, all this sort of thing. And I said, okay, I'll do it as long as we go closer to the entrance for my own safety. And as soon as we started walking towards the entrance, I screamed and I took off.
So what did he do?
Well, I don't know. He obviously put his pants on and started walking up the street. And as soon as I got to the corner, I saw the cops coming down and I stopped them and told them. And they went around to stopped him.
Okay, So did he push up against the wall?
Yes, he did.
So that's definitely an assault?
Yes, he did push him up against the wall.
Okay, so and then you carried on the blowjob after that? Is that what you're saying?
No, he was trying to make me. Yeah, and I agreed to it just to get him to let me move to closer to the entrance.
And then you managed to shoot through?
Yeah.
Oh, that was good thinking anyway,
Only
wasn't
because I saw the guy push skateboarding past and I knew that
well, he still assaulted you by pushing against the wall.
Yeah, he did.
So you want to make a complaint about what's happened?
I do, but...
It's an obvious case of assault, but getting a complaint that's going to stick is going to take time. And that's something Carol can't afford.
I don't know. If it means me having to go down to the station to make a statement, then no, because I can't afford to do that.
Well, that's exactly what it's going to mean.
Yeah. Well, then no. Not if I've got to do that, then no, I don't. Because I can't afford to go down to the station at the moment. Not that I don't mean I've got a warrant out or anything like that. I just can't afford to go down to the station.
I mean, if push comes to shove, we can do it here, but it's not going to take 5 minutes.
I know.
We're going to need to get details about the whole thing.
I realise that.
Break it down into small bits and pieces and go through it step by step by step, and it's not going to take 5 minutes.
No,
realistically, it's probably going to take about 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, I know. So, no, I can't afford to do that, so I'd rather not. like I said, I can't afford to spend 2 or 3 hours down at the police station. It's the time thing. It's the fact that I can't afford to go into the police station for 2 or 3 hours. Not right now, I can't anyway.
Shall I pop round the corner and
I've got a cell phone number.
Yeah.
If it, I do have a cell phone number now. But I suppose it'd be too late for me to maybe come in and do it tomorrow. But I can't afford to do it tonight. I honestly can't.
Well, what it boils down to is, do you want to make an assault complaint against him? Because what it means is what it essentially is a commitment from you that you provide us with a statement of what happened and then back us up down the track. Yeah. If it goes to further, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? Yeah. So we need a commitment from here right through till it's finished.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
Although Carol agreed that she would follow up on the complaint, she later changed her mind and declined to press charges. But just down the road, a man's been seen staggering around in the middle of the street.
I just realised that I'm in big shit.
Why is that? What happened?
it's coming from up here.
Yeah. You call an ambulance? Come on, sit down. Sit down. Just sit down for me. It's okay, just sit down.
No, I want to be strong.
That's okay, that's all right. You just sit down for me.
No, I'm strong, eh?
I know you're strong. You just sit down for me.
No, I'm all right, mate.
Okay, well, just stand still then.
This is no ordinary drunk. Alan's badly cut around the face and he's bleeding heavily around the abdomen.
What he does.
Cut on my face here, what?
Yes, you have.
Yeah.
You want to tell me about that?
No.
Hey?
No.
Did somebody assault you?
No.
Did you fall over? You tell me what happened? Where do you live, mate? You tell me where you live?
It's a lot of blood, isn't it?
Yeah, you'll be okay. You'll be fine. That's why I want you to sit down before you fall down. Can you do that for me?
That's it. Just bend your knees. Just go down to the ground. Just bend your knees. Good man. Down to the ground. Just bend your knees.
No, it's going to go over. That's
Good
the man.
man.
That's the man.
Just put your legs out. Got the glove?
Yep.
Ask him about his stomach yet?
No, I haven't even looked at it.
With Alan finally on the ground, the full extent of his injuries becomes apparent. He's got a deep knife wound to the stomach.
It's a big cut.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know whether.
Put him on his side.
Yep. Just front there.
Pass that glove. Stick it on there.
No, we haven't.
Just get a big, it's right on his waistband. Just a big pad or something.
Even though police are doing what they can, Alan's still not saying anything about the incident.
Where's up the road, mate?
Not somewhere.
Sorry?
Don't be hassling me now, okay?
No, not
Well, we're not hassling you, we're trying to help you.
Nothing. What's that, Anton?
Not any roads.
He won't tell us. We're just coming around here, heading in that direction, and we spotted him just wandering around. He wandered under the middle of the road, and that was it.
The arrival of the ambulance means police can hand Alan over.
Got a middle-aged male. He appears to have some sort of stab wound down here and a bad head injury up here, so we're not sure what's going on. Yes, he is. He's spurred as well.
Through all this activity, other officers have been searching the area, and Alan's car's just been found.
Car down by Tuskers.
Yep.
The passenger door was open on it. No
Was
one
it?
around it. No blood or anything else hanging behind there, but it seemed a bit unusual that
Okay.
the passenger front door was wide open on it. So
Okay.
There's no sign anyone's been bleeding by the car, but a dog handler's tracked back to a block of flats where blood's been discovered in the car park.
Nothing?
Trying to backtrack.
Yeah.
Got something up this side of the road to 15.
Yep.
Up the drive and into the backyard area there.
Yeah.
At the flats, Senior Sergeant Anton Tenhove has found the place where the trail of blood starts, but nobody's answering the door.
Good marks there, and the blood marks sort of leading from that area there, and there's also quite a few smaller ones in that, starting from there.
From over here?
Just right there where my torch is going.
Yep. Okay, so this gentleman here
This gentleman that lives in the other flat there.
Oh, okay. Do you know who's lives in this flat here, Sue, or?
He's just big, can't remember his name now. It's a big bald-headed guy. He's got all that tattooed on his head. And he's got a blonde girlfriend.
But the neighbours sure they were there only half an hour before.
Was he home? Do you know if he's been home today or not?
Oh yeah, there was a argument here. 12:05.
While Ashley's taking down the details, the blonde woman who lives at the flat turns up claiming she's a prostitute and that she'd been attacked earlier by Alan.
There's a few people going past. He started grabbing me between the legs, grabbing me, trying to kiss me. He ripped my bra.
Yeah, okay. Yep, I can see that.
And I told him to fuck off, just leave me alone. And I walked home and he followed me.
Yep.
And I ran up my driveway. I wasn't sure whether my man was home or not, so I started screaming out for him. There was a guy walking this way. And he saw the guy chase me out there and just followed us up there, and this guy started smashing the guy over out there.
So who's this guy you're talking about? That's...
A bystander. I don't know who he was. It was like he was there.
So what time did this happen?
Sandra's story about being saved from Alan by an unknown bystander adds another twist to the story.
So who do you live here with?
My man.
So who's your man? Who is he? So where is...
I don't know.
But her claim of knowing nothing about her boyfriend's whereabouts raises suspicions.
Yeah. Well, what we're going to have to get you to do is come back with us so that we can go... Well, we have to go through it, find out exactly what you've said piece by piece.
Where is this guy?
Well, I don't know. That's what we've got to try and figure out.
No, where is the client?
He's gone.
Gone where?
Gone to hospital.
Further inquiries revealed that Alan, who was a client of Sandra's, had not assaulted her. He'd been attacked and stabbed by Sandra's boyfriend in her flat. Her boyfriend was picked up shortly afterwards and charged with wounding with intent to cause grievous bodily harm and assault with intent to injure. He pleaded guilty to both charges in court and was sentenced to 6 years in prison. Alan later recovered. Next week on Police 10-7, Palmerston North Police take to the air in search of a hunter and his dog missing in the rugged Ruahine Ranges. Police are called to a neighbourhood feud that's got way out of hand.
Just please, guys. As you told, mate.
And on Auckland's K Road, police are called to separate two men who are trying to settle a dispute with their fists.
Bro, you need to fucking get over the bro. You lost it.